Unite made it absolutely clear that we were against Brexit, and we recognised immediately the complications that it would cause. It's very detrimental economically. It puts in question many social and labour rights that we get from Europe. But there's also huge questions now, as you know, about the status of Scotland, the situation with Ireland, and of course in terms of Gibraltar, there's constantly been this issue regarding the border and people being able to move in both directions. So if anything, that issue has to be addressed properly, and working people, as Unite has consistently said, will not be made to pay the price for Brexit. In terms of Gibraltar specifically, with the tensions that are rising as the negotiations are taking place, I think it's more important than ever that the voice of Unite members and the voice of all working people in Gibraltar is heard, and that they don't end up in a situation where they're disadvantaged and where their working lives and everyday lives become more complicated because of this broader political process.
You highlight the creation of an Interregional Trade Union Council. What exactly does this aim to do?
I think it's very important. We've talked and looked at the possibility of this for a while, and our members and officials here have worked hard to make sure it comes about. We now need to actually make it take its proper place there, concrete form in reality with the agreement. And I'm absolutely sure if we get that structure set up, we will be able to ensure that, as I've mentioned before, the interests of our members and all working people in this area are properly respected and understood, and provisions are made to make sure their lives do not become more difficult.
A familiarisation visit is part of the creation of the Council. What are the main things this will focus on?
Well, we need to have discussions to really just agree the actual practicalities and the structure and form that it will take, how often we will meet, and also to define the manner in which we will make sure that the interests of our members here are promoted properly at the appropriate political levels.
What practical results do you hope to see from all of this?
I think what's really important is that we strengthen the link between working people and their representative organisations on both sides of the border. At the end of the day, Unite, and I'm sure it's true for Comisiones Obreras and UGT as well, we recognise that working people have got the same interests wherever they are and whatever side of the border they are on. And it's paramount that their interests do not become victim to what can become a quite complicated and potentially quite a nasty political situation. And I think in terms of the Council, enhancing that understanding of each other, enhancing the understanding of what the reality is on both sides of that, and making sure that we are speaking as far as possible with one voice and pushing the same direction in terms of the British government, in terms of the Spanish government, and also in relation to the European institutions.